1:56 left in the first half. He dishes it to Gallinari. Off target from three-point range.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Paul left side. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Paul's got his second bucket of the night. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Rubio penetrating. Here's Steve. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
You know, with so many high hopes, the Thunder seem to be everybody's pick to make it to the finals once again. They were so dominant throughout the regular season. Many thought it was a foregone conclusion, but the injury to Russell Westbrook kind of sidetracks all of that.
Good on both. And back to the Thunder in the postseason. They did well to get by the Rockets after Westbrook injured his knee. But, Steve, they just didn't have the same dynamic punch when they later faced the Grizzlies. Ended up getting bounced out in the second round.
That was a tough matchup for them because the Grizzlies are so good defensively. And when you take Westbrook out of the lineup, all of a sudden it changes everything. I thought Oklahoma City battled, but they just didn't have enough firepower without their point guard.
Well, you know, the Suns dropped from being a team that could fight for a playoff spot to the cellar of the West last season, and much of that you could attribute to how much they struggled on the road.
Gets it to go. 6 points for Chris Paul.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect about him. It seems like the more pressure there is, the more he enjoys the moment. So he is the guy you want taking the big shot at the end of a game.
But, Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team.
No good from Booker. Well, the Suns did have a lot of trouble on the road, as you were saying, Clark. Only managed to win 8 games as the visiting team. Steve, the entire season. That's not good.
Well, 8 wins is unacceptable, man. It actually tied the Suns with the Kings for the fewest road wins in the entire conference. So, look, this is a young team. They have a lot of learning to do. They've got to add talent. I think the rebuilding project has started, and they're going to get better, but it's still going to take some time.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Wow. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And the Thunder making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. He passes to Kelly. Lets it go with a 3. The shot misses. Here's Alexander. Shot is off. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Thunder.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hi and welcome. Halftime report coming your way with
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They lead by 4. Paul kicks to Gallinari. Adams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Put together a great team, fans can get a little wild. When you put together a great team that's exciting to watch too, then they really get wild. And that's what you have to deal with when you go to Oklahoma City. A great team with terrific fans.
And back to these great fans in Oklahoma City. They hosted the Hornets for 1 season in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, you recall. And Steve really showed what a great crowd they could be for a team.
Kevin, I agree, and I think that season when they hosted the Hornets, I think that showed the league that Oklahoma City was ready to become a franchise, and that's why the move from Seattle to Oklahoma City was allowed by the league, because the city had proven that they would support the club.
No good on the second free throw. The Thunder leading by 5. Gallinari passes to Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Passes it to Kelly. Shoots off the step back. No good from Alexander. Suns trail by 5. Dishes it to Booker. Here's Kelly. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Alexander passes to Paul. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The feed now to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rubio. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net. Maybe with that, the lid on this basket would be lifted for them.
The Suns have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Feeds to Booker. And Phoenix making a change here. Inside, deflected. Johnson dishes to Booker. 6 to shoot. Johnson. Gallinari with the rebound. Alexander defended by Booker. It's stolen by Johnson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Gallinari. Johnson gets to Saric. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Saric has got 5.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
There's the pick. Here's Alexander. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Baines. And stolen by Noel. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Suns making a change here. .135 left in the third quarter. The Thunder leading by 8.
You know, there was a time when the Suns were an up-and-down team. They pushed the tempo and do everything they could to get layups and shoot the 3. Those days are history now. They're just not a very good shooting team from outside anymore.
No good from Schroeder. For Phoenix, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. 56 seconds left to play in the third. The high post shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Well, Clark, you said the Suns didn't shoot the ball well from distance. They would end up 28th in the NBA when it came to the deep ball, Steve, making just under a third of their tries.
Well, of course, a lot of that has to do with the departure of Steve Nash. They didn't have somebody creating those easy looks. Remember, they also were without Channing Frye last year, one of their best three-point shooters who had to sit out the year with the heart issue.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Well, last season they only hit 71% of their free throws, so this is a continuing problem, guys.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Man, their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rebounded by Adams.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Paul outside. Down low. Missed inside. Brooklyn. The shot misses. And we've reached the end of the third. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far